Hello, Brody, and welcome to the stream. I apologize for dropping off the face of the earth for a little bit. That was my bad. My motivation kind of just plummeted, and I didn't feel like doing anything. This is way too fucking loud in my ear. Hang on. And unfortunately, I may be getting sick. My throat hurts, and it's fine today, but that's why it's gonna be a short stream, is if it starts bothering me, I'm gonna end stream. I just didn't want to wake up tomorrow feeling infinitely worse and then not be able to stream for like another week after dropping off the face of the earth for nothing. Already, you know? So yeah. I figured I'd do a little quick stream to be like, hey, I'm alive, I'm okay, I just might be dying of, sickness next week, if it continues. So, yay! But yeah, we're playing Star Rail, because I was supposed to play it yesterday, and while I could have played something else, there's so much content I have to do in Star Rail. That it's like, okay, let's get a couple more hours in. And, oh really? Oh no. But, yeah! I hope I don't get sick, and if I don't get sick, I'll be back on Monday. But if I'm not back on Monday, assume I'm sick. Yeah, I can't believe you gave me the disease from a distance. We haven't even seen each other super recently. Alrighty. Alrighty, is everything good? Everything is set. I think we are good. Yippee!
Hey! Over here! We've been waiting for quite some time.
Hello, person! Welcome in. It's alright, we haven't really started. We just started. I was yapping. I may be sick. But it's okay.
Where have you two been? We've been waiting here for quite some time. Even our wings are tired.
My bad, Chibi.
We, encountered some trouble. But thankfully, everything has been resolved.
Wow, you guys are well informed. Do you even know about the World Wound Web? Web? Young
I didn't
people
realize that was
sure
gonna be
are
an
full of
option
energy.
thing.
But it's been such a busy day.
Thank you,
Where
person.
would we find the time to stop
Hopefully this sore throat goes away by tomorrow.
That's good.
Because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be so
Surfing
pissed
the
off.
web isn't a good habit to have.
What a strange thing to say. Anyway, let's go. I hope Aggie isn't annoyed from waiting too long.
I'm even taller than Kefali now.
This story sounds a little familiar.
Where are we going? Up that way. I forgot. I have to actually turn my brain on. I've been playing more Legends EA,
Oh,
which
right.
is fun.
You can see the abyss from here. It's quite a nice place for a photo.
Ooh, photo.
Look, the Gate of Infinity. It's very eye-catching, isn't it? That's where we met.
The landscape of Amphoreus is breathtaking. In the past, this place must have been a beautiful paradise.
Oh well, the past cannot be recreated. All we can do
Thank
is
you,
follow
Bib.
the prophecy and move forward.
The past cannot be recreated? But you clearly showed us Ornyx's miracle before.
Those are two different concepts. We can draw upon the power of the Veil of Evernight through prayer, and then salvage necessary items from the past for our own use. It isn't actually reversing time.
Even so, it still goes against the laws of physics that we know of.
Yeah.
Even gods have to obey the underlying laws of the world. I'm still trying to understand Amphoreus' laws. We'll take photos later. Let's go and meet Aglaya now.
We're not gonna take a photo of this. We walked all the way over here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to move things out of the way. Thank you, Mika. Butterfly! Sounds amazing. It's like I'm listening to my lady singing. Apparently, this instrument was blessed by Miss Days. I never expected it to sound so crisp. Dear gray-haired listener, how do you think it sounds? Fantastic. Isn't it? It's like a torrent bubbling up to bring joy to people and insects. Awesome. What? Living flame of Georios. Very thankful to have met you. I was down on the ground for a long time, but no one stopped and paid me any mind. What has this world come to? Huh? You mean you can't tell? I'm the everlasting spiritual flame. I'm no ordinary rock. I'm a rock with divinity because I fell from the body of Georios. Since you helped me, I'll let this one slide. The earth always rewards those who sow. How about this? Make a satisfactory offering, and I will repay you abundantly. Yeah, I will actually give it something good, not the trash. I've received your offering. Very nice. Take my gift for your hard work, kind soul. Yay! Yay! I don't know what either of those does. Nice 7-stream streak. I hate that the streak messages don't appear in like the on-screen chat.
Have you heard? Seems like all the rooms are full.
Aggie, we're back!
Thanks for your hard work. Is there any news from Trian?
Not yet, but we've already figured out where the deserters are headed to. With a little more time, we'll be able to track down the location of Castrum Kremnos.
Castrum Kremnos.
Nikador's territory and their current abode. It's a moving city-state enveloped in fog.
I see. What was it called? You hear nothing. Nothing. None of the sort. Awesome.
So back when the Titan was repelled, Lady Trian was off chasing the enemy.
Let's talk about something less serious for now. Would you mind giving the three of us some space, Treeby?
Of course. Hope you like this gift.
As Treeby mentioned, the both of you spared no effort in protecting the holy city. I would like to present you with a gift in recognition of that. If you are to stay in Akima, you'll need a place to rest. This gift will address your troubles.
Ooh.
Welcome to your private bath chamber.
Oh, fancy.
Indeed. It's spacious, and the decor is quite impressive.
I'm glad that you're satisfied with the arrangements. Here, take some time and get to know your surroundings.
Bath. Anhung dips 2 fingers into the bath to check the water temperature.
It's lukewarm.
Great, you think silently in your mind, trying hard not to let him see your schadenfreude. I don't know what the fuck that word means, but I'm assuming fancy word for disappointment. The lounge chair in the room looks so comfy and enticing. You're worried that you'll completely lose motivation to trailblaze if you lie in it. Think about it. All the twists and turns and hardships you've been through. Are they worth it? Lying here and welcoming eternal, comfy slumber. Maybe that's where you belong.
I know what you're thinking. Don't be tempted by a mere lounge chair.
Ooh, just... What? Hey, the little bastard stole my chest. Spirit Thief Trickery. The Spirit Thief is a self-proclaimed, well-known master thief across Amphoreus. They enjoy stealing treasures others are just about to attain and then vanishing into the void with their stolen goods. They tend to leave a coin of whimsy in mockery in the aftermath. The only thing that can punish them is Oronex's power. When near a coin of whimsy, use the rewinding powers provided by Oronex's prayer upon the fissures that the thief escapes through to get the Spirit Thief to come back. Press and hold to activate and rewind before they escaped. However, the Spirit Thief will struggle valiantly within the special zone. When the Spirit Thief is in this zone, you need to release the button to end the praying, and then press and hold where they are unprepared, and press and hold when they are unprepared to bring the Spirit Thief to justice. Oh, but I thought I got it. Try again. They said I had to let it go, right? Oh, okay. I have to release and then immediately press and hold again. So this is your home. It was completely vacant the last time I was here. You were moved in before a killer could blink. I just came to look around, and honestly, it's far too extravagant in here. The stench of its opulence and lavishness makes me sick. While I was making my way through wind and rain, you were here living it up in a mansion, throwing back ambrosia, living the good life. What is even more lonesome is that you live in such radiant luxury and would still squabble with me over a mere chest. Just the excess that leaks from the gaps in your teeth would keep me clothed and fed for a whole year. Is there any fairness in this world? Is there any justice? Is there no laws anymore? If Tendelon knew this, they would burst into tears. If you want to stay here, you can come whenever you please. Huh? Are you serious? I'm not so free and easy to just... Wait a minute, are you making fun of me? I'm the one who makes fun of others. No one has ever done it to me before. You will pay for this. Nice. Okay. Brawl time.
No dirty tricks, alright. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in. I hit the mark.
Follow my charge. Here, there's thunder.
I've heard the call.
Let's make it quick.
You know, it's okay.
I hit the mark.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
I'll overcome the thorns.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
In Leaning against the stone railing of the balcony, gazing into the distance, the mist-shrouded mountains of Amphoreus appear as vague outlines, like the stone giants slowly shifting between the crouching and standing. From somewhere, a bard's song drifts through the air. Though the words are unclear, the melody still conveys a tinge of nostalgia and longing for the past.
Oh, this view is absolutely
Gotcha.
breathtaking.
You agree with Danhong? Very much so.
Oh, finished exploring? I still have one last special gift for you. Come this way.
What is it?
I'll explain it to you.
Next time you leave the house, remember to lock the door, otherwise you'll just see what happens.
Is that all?
Gotcha.
Is this a basin? It looks like something used for rituals.
It's not your average wash basin. This ceremonial vessel belonged to the Chrysos heirs and is now my gift to the both of you. You have learned, to some extent, about the history of Amphoreus and of the holy city Arkema. Now, I wish for both of you to witness the journey of the Chrysos heirs for yourselves.
What do you mean by witness?
In ancient times, Fegusa, the Chalice of Plenty, concealed the beginning of the world amidst billowing waves. When the ancient ocean priests discovered that place, they used spirit water to build a barrier in order to prevent the site from being disturbed by external forces. However, they also left behind a passageway. That passageway is none other than the ceremonial basin in front of you. Clear yourselves of all distracting thoughts and wash your faces with the spirit water inside the basin. When you next open your eyes, you shall witness for yourselves the Vortex of Genesis, a great sanctuary that houses the original divinity of the 12 Titans. It's also the place where the prophesied miracle of Genesis will occur. For your first time, I shall personally guide you into the depths. Close your eyes and hold your breath. Sever all other sounds and let my whispers fill your ears. Take a handful of the pristine water. Lift your palms in front of your chest and feel the water gently flow away through your fingers. Sink deeper and do this once more. Submerge your wrists in the spirit water. Familiarize yourself with its temperature, its touch. Spread your fingers, then lower your head and search for the palms of your hands. Feel the spirit water flow against your face until all of your senses are submerged, floating, sinking, diving into the depths. You now stand at the heart of this world. Now, I require your honesty.
What is the meaning of this?
As
This
expected.
is no laughing matter. It's an interrogation. While the both of you were roaming the city, someone was paying attention to your every move. Unfortunately, you have broken your promises.
So, you are indeed aware of our transgression. However, we only did so to save a life.
The Holy City's fate is as fragile as thread. I must exercise prudence in order to eliminate sources of potential disaster. I will grant the both of you another chance to mend our broken trust. The Golden Thread shall judge on my behalf. If you're truthful, you will live. Else, you will perish.
We meet again, distinguished guests.
Castrus will be your executioner.
Lady Aglaya, it is undeniable that we broke our agreement out of carelessness. However, you never explained to us how revealing that a world beyond the sky exists would lead to dire consequences. What I want to know is, exactly how grave a crime have we committed?
A reasonable request. It is indeed my oversight for failing to tell you everything in time. There have always been people in Amphoreus who looked beyond the skies. Indeed, there used to be a tyrant nation that spared no expense in constructing skyships, with a desire to break through the blue sky and reach the stars. However, Aquila's divine punishment fell the instant the fleet of skyships took flight. An entire city-state, along with all of its subjects, was reduced to ash in that moment. It's not that Amphoreus is unwilling to head toward the stars. Yet, anyone who even thinks about breaching the firmament would undoubtedly infuriate the gods, causing this land of the living to burn, and an entire nation of mortals to perish. The Eye of Twilight is only one example of this. This is forbidden territory which can never be ventured into. Divine punishment has never been fair. As Okima's guardian, I must do the same. This is a world dominated by Titans, and that order can only be toppled by the Chrysos heirs. Therefore, the only thing that I can do right now is to ensure that the both of you remain devoted. 3 steps, Castrus.
Yes, Lady Aglaya.
I shall ask you 4 questions. Dishonest answers will cause the golden thread to vibrate, while truthful responses will not affect the thread. The number of times that the thread trembles is the number of steps forward that the executioner will take. If she isn't standing right behind you after all 4 questions have been asked and answered, the both of you will have passed this test. If she is, your journey will end here.
You'll fall asleep amid the warm embrace of flowers and feel no pain. That I can guarantee.
Regardless of what she says, we'll be fine as long as our consciences are clear.
Well then, let us begin. Question 1. Outlanders, why have you come to Amphoreus? A truthful response. A step will not be recorded. Question 2. Outlanders, why did you lend your aid to Akima?
To allow our journey to continue.
No fluctuations detected. A step will not be recorded. Question 3. Outlanders, if the current situation changed dramatically, could you eventually point your blades at Akima and its citizens?
As much as I really want to pick this one, now is not the time. I mean, I can't make any guarantees. I doubt it. But I don't know if I can make a guarantee for this. Even the situation changing dramatically, I do not foresee me needing to. And she specifies at Akama and its citizens. I don't think we'd ever harm citizens. Even if, like, for whatever reason, we have to end up being against the Chrysos heirs, we wouldn't attack the citizens. Yeah. Oh.
Although you attempted to make a promise, your resolve didn't match your response. A step will be recorded. Final question. Outlander. An unknown but surging power exists within your body. Are you willing to use it to aid the Chrysos heirs in slaying the gods?
Yeah, she knows about the Stellaron. Like, we've never really successfully used the Stellaron within ourselves, right? I mean, we've used it in minor ways, but not like, yeah, it's been like we're on the brink of death, and it's needed to let us survive. It kind of gets used, but we don't really have control over it. I think I'm gonna go with the bottom one.
An angry threat, but one laced with uncertainty. You don't understand the power within your body either. A step will not be recorded this time. All 4 questions have been asked and answered. You have earned a second chance with your honesty. Both of you may continue to stay in Akima, and its citizens will continue to view you as distinguished guests. However, You must promise that today's farce will not occur again.
Yes, ma'am.
I think it's more appropriate for us to say that last part. You seriously still expect us to help you after what we just went through?
Regardless of your choice, the Chrysos heirs will continue to follow the path in the prophecy. You may be a ray of hope that fell onto Amphoreus. However, until all has been proven, you cannot be allowed to pose a threat to Amphoreus. For the Holy City, I am willing to bear all the traits that others despise and use every heartless yet effective trick in the book.
Forgive us, but I'm afraid our cooperation cannot continue under these conditions. If we cannot gain people's... No. If we cannot gain your trust, Lady Aglaya, we'll depart. Amphoreus isn't the only option for the Nameless. Things don't have to end on a sour note between us.
I respect your decision.
Hold on! Please, wait a moment.
Finan?
Aglaya, as the first person to encounter them, I have some thoughts I would like to share regarding whether they can stay.
Do speak your mind.
When I first met them in the Abyss, I was wary of them as well, and never let my guard down throughout our journey back to the Holy City. However, during the battle to defend Akama, we fought side by side numerous times. The look in someone's eyes in moments of life and death never lies. And I was able to detect the conviction in their eyes back then. That's why I was willing to put my life in their hands. Please believe a warrior's intuition. At present, Akima is desperate for aid, and I am loath to lose two allies just like that. Isn't this what Miss Castrum believes as well?
Yeah. I'm more willing to view death as a peaceful farewell than a punishment.
So 2 Crisis heirs are willing to vouch for you. It seems my actions were too high-handed. Finan, will you fulfill your duty as host and look after our distinguished guests?
Well, I'm not good at formalities. I'll do my best.
Cass... Next time, I hope you will express your thoughts openly.
I will.
Now, it's time to welcome the newcomers to the Vortex of Genesis. As you both have chosen to trust these Outlanders, ensure they are adequately informed about the mysteries concealed within.
Sorry, should have gotten here earlier. Please, hear me out before you make up your mind.
Okay.
I swear by the honor of the Chrysos heirs here, that your lives were never in danger. Before the interrogation started, Miss Castrum already sent a message to me, hoping that I would stop Aglaya.
Only a select few can sway Lady Aglaya, and Lord Finon is one of them.
Finon's a big deal, huh?
Oh, please stop. Aglaya. She has long sealed her heart in ice for Akima's sake. Maybe this is the price of being a demigod. Standing among mortals, yet still so far from them. One more thing to explain. Let's not worry about that for now. You'll soon find out that Amphoreus' deepest secrets are all hidden here.
Pretty much already assumed that they have the golden blood of... They have golden blood, they call it Icar, and that's generally referred to as divine blood. The fact that they're demigods makes sense. I kinda had already assumed that.
First, kindly look upward. What you see right now is the astral zodiac of the Vortex of Genesis, divided into 12 parts that record the flame-chased journey of the Chrysos heirs.
I see.
The 12 vacant signs symbolize the 12 titans of Amphoreus, while each illuminated constellation represents one core flame that mankind has restored to its rightful place.
Oh.
There are 6 restored core flames. You're already halfway through your journey?
The generations before us paid a heavy price for that. The journey of the Kremnos heirs once faced immense hurdles and made no progress for a very long time. It was Aglaya and Treבי who rallied the Kremnos heirs from all over the world once again, leading us to re-embark on this prophesized journey.
And they are the only 2 demigods in the Holy City.
What is the definition of
Worry
demigod?
not, I haven't forgotten about that. In the past, the Titans were the pillars of the world. Yet the prophecy's revelation is that these 12 pillars must be shattered, and the world's order reconstructed. But here's the problem. After the fall of the old gods, someone must hold up the broken pillars, and fill the vacant seats until the coming of the miracle of Genesis. Otherwise, the entire world will collapse before the prophecy comes true. Aglaya and Treבי have already laid their own gods to rest, making them now both human and divine, as well as the bearers of Amphoreus' fate.
So that's what you meant by your core flame.
Bringing down the Titans, retrieving the core flames, and filling the vacant seats. This is the mission of the Kremnos heirs, and I'm following in the footsteps of those 2.
Mission.
When it comes to the 12 Titans, no words can describe them more vividly than the whispers within the constellations. Why not step forward and listen to them for yourselves?
Listening to the voices of the constellations. Is that really possible?
Well, let's take a look. The day is silent and the darkness has taken the stage. Flames rise higher and drums fall like rain. Warriors soaked in golden blood, their cloaks tattered. Bronze shields you, and brass echoes my sorrow. Ah. Oh, yay! Okay, I get to... Okay, they're all grouped together, and it's... Okay, this is perfect. Perfect! Yeah, the main quadrants. Press to peek in. Okay, Nikador is the titan of strife and competition. According to the mythology of the Kremnos heirs, they declared war on the gods and cast the world into endless strife. However, battle also took its toll on the war god, as the divine corpus was corroded by the black tide, and they fell into endless madness. As their rage and ambition were never quelled, their titankin legion still roams the land, waging war against imaginary enemies. Nikador is a noble warrior that wears pure white sacred armor. Legend has it that the lance of fury that they wield can raze even the most powerful and prosperous city to the ground. Their bloodthirsty temperament has also made them a god of blood and sacrifice. Warriors gather under them and yearn to follow Nikador into war and achieve an honorable death. Their disciples built a fortress known as the Castrum Kremnos that brings turmoil and fear into the world, much like their god. There was a time when this war god was also a symbol of protection, using extreme violence to extinguish strife, and using war to maintain the balance of Amphoreus. The coin of whimsy, Zagreus. The core flame of trickery has been returned. Zagreus is the titan of lies and fortune. According to the mythology of the Kremnos heirs, their entry into the pantheon was a complete accident. They once stole Menesta's seat, and disguised themselves as Menesta to be worshipped. The true Zagreus is often depicted as a two-faced god who is both smiling and crying. Its 2 parts are much like the coexistence of lies and truth in the world. One cannot exist without the other. Zagreus has no intention of fulfilling their divine duties. They love to cause divisions in the paths of the gods and play tricks to sow chaos and disorder. They do not have their own altars or temples either. This is because even Zagreus' disciples would not worship such a god. Thus, they have become a god of the poor and unremarkable. Legend states that they often appear in barren desert areas to provide people with unpredictable opportunities and change. Before setting out on a long journey, people would often curse the name of Zagreus to reduce the chances of them encountering thieves or ill fortune. They would also offer up prayers in times of suffering in hopes of everything suddenly turning around. This is precisely the reason they are tolerated. Nothing is perfect, and no truth remains eternal. Change and carelessness can be fatal, but they can also be a savior in a critical moment. The Hand of Shadow, Thanatos. Thanatos is the Titan of death and annihilation, and no one knows their true form, for the dead cannot relay legends to the living. It is said that their touch causes flowers to wither, soil to crack, metals to corrode, and flesh to turn to ashes. Everything's shrouded in thick, dark mist, disintegrating into meaningless fragments. Though the Chrysosaurs consider themselves demigods by blood, they cannot escape the inevitable fate of organic life, death. The River of Souls seeks out death and forms a path to the underworld across barren fields. When war claims too many lives and souls have nowhere to rest, the tides of the River of Souls surge onto the land, with Thanatos steering a ship to claim the wealth of the deceased and guide them to the afterlife. They are believed to be second in justice only to Talenton, as they only take the excess from the gods, without robbing the deceased of the assets they need to reach the afterlife. As night falls upon the world, death and darkness become rulers of Amphoreus. An unknown black tide rises in great waves, swallowing the mortal realm and shattering balance between the nether realm and the living world. The wandering spirits and monsters across many battlefields trapped between life and death seem to signify that even Thanatos, the keeper of death, is powerless before this force. Talenton. Pillar of Stone, Georios. The core flame of Earth has been returned. Georios is the Titan of Earth. The skies and the seas were also born of their dormant breath. The Chrysosaur mythology believes that every mountain range was once a physical manifestation of Georios. They are the largest, gentlest, and most benevolent Titan that protects the mortal world. Legend states that when the black tide descended, their mountain peaks raised and caused huge ravines to open up. They were split into pieces and unable to ever reawaken. Georios is also the god of agriculture and history. They gifted their body to the Titans to become the cornerstone of creation of life. When death and famine raged, they ignored the wrath of Cersus and shared knowledge of agriculture with the people of the world. This knowledge stuck with the Amphoreus for millennia. People often use the hourglass to commemorate this benevolent deity. Not wishing for any kind of compensation, Georios has always been silent in the face of praise of mortals. The mountain dwellers and dromoses of Amphoreus are all creations of Georios. The clumsy Titan never quite grasped their finer points of creation and always made their creations far too big. However, at the same time, their creations also absorbs Georios' natural disposition to become tacit and kind. If there were anything that could send such a Titan into a rage, it would be foolish actions such as damaging the earth or crops. Chalice of Plenty, Fagosa. The core flame of ocean has already been returned. Fagosa is the Titan that controls the ocean and the storms, as well as master of honey brew and banquets. They are capable of freely moving bodies of water across any part of Amphoreus as they please. According to mythology, they are a capricious and pleasure-obsessed god that sees the oceans as their place of alcoholic revelry. Sorry, I inhaled my own spit. They have an eternal rivalry with the earth god Georios, with no hope of making peace. That being said, Fagosa also bears the duty of washing clean the filth of the world. Baths that have received the benediction of the Titan are able to not only clean the body of impurities, but can also cleanse the wounds of the soul. They have become an irreplaceable joy in the lives of Amphoreus' people. At the same time, Fagosa is also the god of banquets and drunkenness. They passed on the art of brewing to humanity and taught them the first songs and dances with the ocean breeze and waves. In the baths and banquet halls of Amphoreus, people often sing and imbibe as a ritual dedicated to the mother of the oceans. Fagosa enjoys roaming the mortal world. They appear in the waves of the ocean, the deluge of the rivers, and the goblets of banquets to bring songs, dance, and laughter. It is said that Fagosa will occasionally appear around long-distance sailing ships and invite their Titankin to feast alongside the sailors. The only problem is, after every banquet, the intoxicated Titan will whip up huge waves and keep sailors awake throughout the night. Yeah, I had picked that up. The Eye of Twilight, Aquila. Aquila, the Titan of the sky, celestial bodies, and the cycle of day and night, was also the Titan that once had the largest realm. They reside above the heavens of Amphoreus, encompassing and watching over the entire world. In most legends, Aquila's pride does not obscure their kindness. They gaze upon humanity, warming the earth and bringing down life-giving rain. However, they can also transform into the most fearsome calamity, harshly punishing any who dare overcome the sky. In Tales of Amphoreus, Aquila is depicted as a colossal sky bird with 100 eyes. With their eyes open, light fills the world, and when their eyelids fall, darkness envelops the land. In the war against the Calamity Titans, many of Aquila's eyes were blinded. This is why many city-states in Amphoreus are now shrouded in eternal night. Aquila is also the god of creation and invention, credited with creating the mechanical beasts scattered across the land. Engineers and mathematicians frequently pay homage to this 100-eyed deity, hoping to receive inspiration and enlightenment from their blessing. Throne of Worlds, Kephale. Kephale is the omniscient and omnipotent god of original creation that holds up the skies. It is said that they were once a monarch that sat atop the throne. Now they are the god that bears the dawn device. Everyone in Akama is able to see their great form. Kephale, gotta not pronounce it phonetically. Kephale was born from the combination of lightning bolts from the skies striking the spine of the earth. No, I understand, but then I see the word and go, ah. They were then given the duty of creation of life. The first humans of Amphoreus were created in Kephale's own image and given life. Kephale loved these tiny beings so deeply that their majestic figure would always remain in the mortal world to accompany them. Chrysoceres believe that Kephale is the symbol of deliverers and heroes. They are the father of all heroes and the form that all deliverers will eventually take. It is said that Kephale abandoned their throne, ruling over all worlds, just to become a ray of light for the people in Okama. There is a romantic legend that circulates throughout the Holy City. When the world is in crisis, Kephale will once again open their eyes and lead people to victory against the Black Tide to create the heavens and earth once more. Chrysalis of Gold, Minesta. The core flame of romance has already been returned. Minesta is the Titan that symbolizes beauty and love. Their appearance is often illustrated as a beautiful and elusive butterfly with golden patterns carved into their wings. They and their Titankin pursue beauty in the world, weave it into the golden thread, spin romances of humankind, and grant everyone in Amphoreus love and affection. Legend states that Minesta fell in love with the Raisin Titan, Circes. They sat under the giant tree for a long time, endlessly confessing their love to the Titan, but Circes never responded. Minesta passed away, crying tears of blood, and arose reborn from their golden cocoon as a humanoid figure. Covering themselves with their broken cocoon, they set out on a journey around Amphoreus with the blessing of their kin. Finally, Menesta returned from their adventures with love of family, friends, and true love gathered from the world, wove them into their golden chrysalis alongside their body and heart, and gifted them to Circes. In the arms of their lover, they were reborn in the chrysalis of gold. Ever since this moment, the butterfly and the tree have been inseparable and dependent on each other for survival. Today, the shadows of the past are cast across ancient ruins. These shadows that drift like scattered veils carry memories of the past. They are legacies that must not be lost. The divine powers of Menesta gather these threads and weave them together one by one to reveal destiny and prophecy. Bow of Rift, Circes. Circes is the master of wisdom, intellect, and vegetation. They wield authority over ecologies, knowledge, and rationality, and people refer to them as the hermit in search of wisdom. Nature is Circes' courtyard and is also their library. They allow people to study and rest there and convey their knowledge to the ignorant tirelessly and generously. It is under their guidance that civilizations and cities began in Amphoreus. Circes graces the world in the form of a grand and holy tree, where they take root, vegetation sprouts to become a massive forest, and here scholars walk by their side, enlightened in reason and thinking in debate, creating courts in search of new learning. They also gifted a seed to Kefli, allowing it to become the Garden of Wisdom and allowing scholars to seek the Titan's wisdom, even if they stand far from the holy tree. Circes' power infuses every last plant in Amphoreus, from branches and vines to the very leaves themselves. In accordance with the pact they struck with Georios, they meditate life, allowing the greenery and soil to be in perfect balance. Upon accepting their blessing, plants can also gain the rationality to debate humans. This warns people to remain humble, for the truly wise might be the quiet ones around you. Fate. Gate of Infinity, Janus. The core flame of passage has been returned. Janus is the Titan of passages and roads. They know the existence and ends of all paths. Janus' power can open the doors to all broken mortal worlds, create non-existent paths, and point to unseen directions. Janus is the god most revered by humanity amid the three Fate Titans. Compared to the shapeless Talanton and the silent Oronex, they are more willing to guide humans. They are also the first god that woke from the chaos in myths. They created roads and connected cities. The passages that Janus rules over are not just doors humans traverse through, but also the path that connects destiny. They reveal fate through prophecies and point the way forward for humanity. Janus made countless roads, as well as countless choices. They guide humans to the correct path so mankind will avoid the destiny of confusion. It is also due to the vow between Janus and Thanatos that the souls of the dead can be ferried towards the next life at the end of all things. However, per the laws created by Talanton, blessings came hand in hand with curses. Very few are aware that the god of doors is also the god of isolation and imprisonment. Talanton. The core flame of law has been returned. Talanton is the Titan of law and justice. They rarely appear in the mortal world in physical form, and there are almost no records of them in legend. People often say that they are the rules of destiny, the law of all things, and the divine retribution for violation of such rules and laws. Talanton is seen as a manifestation of justice. They uphold the taboos and the boundaries of Amphoreus and lay down logic and laws for all things. They create balance coins to ensure that all transactions are of equivalent exchange. They maintain the balance of the world. Any action that would damage these laws will be subject to retribution. Just as a scale that never tilts, all things must be free of excess. If one wishes to obtain, they must first lose. If you wish to receive the benediction of this Titan, you must pay a cost. Some people even end up being transformed into terrifying monsters. For this reason, the gods often view them as the mediator of strife. When a dispute between the Titans cannot be resolved, only their judgment is able to satisfy their kin. Talenton has bound Amphoreus with strict laws and themselves with an equally strict vow to never allow for favoritism or injustice. They and their disciples act according to this vow, sentencing those who break their vows or violate their boundaries to punishment, even if the subject of this judgment is another Titan. Veil of Evernight, Onyx. Onyx is the Titan of time and night. Before the first dawn created by Aquila, the world was caged in the purest darkness. When the borders of day and night were separated, the young Onyx jolted awake from the newborn concept of time, heading towards the outer reaches of Amphoreus alone. There they materialized as the Evernight Veil, and henceforth remained afar from humanity, quietly spending their time managing the fabric of time. In the myths told by the Kremnos heirs, Onyx is the most secretive Titan, akin to the bottomless darkness itself. Artists are thus entranced by the Titan because the scintillating dots of light in this dark sky can awaken one's desire to understand the things unbeknownst. As the Titan with mastery over time, Onyx supports all the past, present, and future of this world, allowing for the circulation of all things. They also collect many eroded memories to prevent them from being forgotten. Onyx's priests can evoke incredible miracles with their secret rituals capable of bringing in the past to the very present, and they also can gain oracles of the future from their Titan through the echoes across the Evernight Veil. Yay! Creation, Foundation, and Calamity. Yippee! As the echoes of the constellation fall silent, the next sound to meet your ears is waves. The unfamiliar call carries a longing to take your soul's essence into the pool. Obtain celestial ambrosia via completing Trailblaze missions and others. Yeah, okay. Yippee! Awesome. Yeah. The water returns to its serene state. Oh, curious. It appears that you just have to bring celestial ambrosia back here next time to get something nice.
So? Did you hear it? First time I heard the voices of the Titans, I was just the boy playing with swords, oblivious to the meaning of life. To this day, I still don't know why the prophecy chose me. But I'm grateful for it. Without this journey, I might have already become a wandering soul on the battlefield. All right, that's enough of my story. I want to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Join the Kremnos heirs and aid us in hunting down Nikador and retrieving the core flame from the Titan of Strife. If you still harbor doubts, I'll do my best to provide you with answers.
How are they chosen?
Unfortunately, the workings of the prophecy still remain a mystery to us all. The only reliable speculation is that it favors those caught in dire circumstances and bestows miracles upon them.
Where are the
Legend has it that the first Kremnos heir was born millennia ago. Since then, the Chosen Ones began to walk this earth. Then came the Kremnos War. A conflict backed by the gods, yet one that brought much bloodshed and claimed many heroes. By the time of my birth, the tales of the Kremnos heirs had become more like legends than historical accounts. If there are others called forth by the prophecy, I trust that fate will guide them to us. Armed with courage and unwavering resolve, our quest will begin as soon as Trian locates Castrum Kremnos. Without a doubt, it will be a momentous battle to the death. Prepare yourselves.
Alright.
The path ahead is bound to be perilous, and I won't impose my will upon you. Yet, if you choose to stay, I, Finam, from Aedes Elysiae, will spare no effort to bridge the gap between you and the Chrysos heirs.
Thawing the ice in Lady Aglaya's heart won't be easy.
I don't know which one I want to be. One of the Foundation Titans seem enticing.
But I will do my best as well.
I'll leave the final decision to you.
You're letting me make this decision? Seriously?
I trust your judgment more on matters like this.
We'll stay.
That's wonderful to hear. You truly are the hope of Amphoreus. I've always believed that the journey of the Chrysos heirs is not meant to be the saga of a select few, and that we must unite all potential allies, especially heroic figures like you.
Also, it's not like we really have a way to leave right now.
Once we triumph in the battle against Nikedor, that should dispel Aglaya's doubts.
Lord Finon, our guests seem quite weary. Should we have them return to the bath chamber for some rest?
My apologies, I got a bit carried away. It's been a long first day for you here on Amphoreus. Be sure to rest well in the bath chamber. I trust that Trianne will have returned with news about Castrum Kremnos by the time the two of you are fully recharged.
Yippee!
Well, that was a lot of drama for one day.
Yeah.
Let's go. With Finan's guarantee, we can at least take a moment to rest without any worries.
Mm-hmm. We gotta take a photo
I
of this
almost
place.
forgot. A good thing you still remembered that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's capture the spectacle of the Vortex of Genesis.
Photo time! The totems of the 12 Titans stand like 12 pairs of watchful, imperious eyes, overseeing the world that they forged, nurtured, and ultimately brought to ruin. When the 12 constellations align and shine, the miracle that the Chrysos heirs speak of will illuminate, or so their prophecies claim.
All right. All the constellations of the 12 Titans are in there. Time to head out.
So about that. How? Guess I'll just teleport out.
It's still early. Where to now?
I'd love to go in and take a look.
Sorry, I dozed off for a sec there. I didn't know this room was occupied. I'll be off right away then. Yeah, she probably will, but it's fine.
Oh, so much has happened today.
I still think the camera's better in our hands than Dan Hong, so it's fine.
What? Do I have something on my face?
Today you talked more than you did on the entire 3 worlds before this.
Well, since the talkative one isn't around, someone has to take her place. But it's been a long day for me too. So let's get through the review quickly.
Agreed.
By estimation, it took us about 20 system hours to figure out the current conditions on Amphoreus and build connections with the locals. A pretty good start. But I feel that there's more to everything than meets the eye. Even the Chrysos heirs themselves aren't as unified as we imagined. Aglaya's verbal attack on us was also quite sudden, and there might be a reason behind it. With all these doubts in our minds, we can only just do our best. There's no right answer to the Trailblaze after all. All we can do is dive into this world and take things one step at a time. Plenty of questions are still up in the air, but my brain is too tired to handle them. Finan's right. Let's call it a day and save them for tomorrow.
Sleep time.
Aggie, this campaign is going to turn out fine, right?
Do not harbor doubt, teacher. As the interpreter of the prophecy for the Chrysos heirs, any uncertainty in your words may undermine people's resolve.
All right, but it's just you and us here. By the way, Aggie, I was actually wondering, when you were in the vortex earlier with them, were you actually going to...
Certainly not.
Phew, that's good to know.
Why even bother to ask? If you were truly convinced of my intent to harm them, you would have intervened.
You sure don't miss a thing. We are just curious. What is really going through your head, Aggie?
Initially, my plan was to use the threat of banishment to test their resolve and perseverance. But I noticed a sense of unease in Castrum. She trusted in them, and even reached out to Finan in secret, believing I was unaware. Therefore, I took advantage of the situation and changed the threat from banishment to execution to see if the two could remain firm under the most extreme pressure. Simultaneously, it might also strengthen their bonds with Finan and Castrum.
Do you have to go to such lengths for the battle against Nikador?
I mean, if you're gonna fight alongside someone, you kind of have to trust them.
It's going to make it a lot tougher for you to gain their trust.
That's not important. You and I will eventually step off the stage and leave Amphoreus' fate in the hands of others. That's the future you foresee, isn't it?
Yeah.
The prophecy of deliverance is nothing if not ambiguous. It urges us to defy the gods, yet refrains from providing a clear glimpse of what lies ahead. Right now, it is people's faith in the prophecy that unites them around the Chrysos heirs. Should a time come when their faith is
don't worry about
shaken,
it.
all will crumble.
Oh, I have to update our banned terms.
Hence, we must be prepared. When our task is to craft the armor for the Deliverer, what harm is there if you and I don humble attire?
Eggie, have you noticed... You keep saying you don't believe in humanity's altruism, but your actions are a counterexample.
Perhaps it's because my humanity is distancing itself from me. Another never-ending dawn. How bright is the day, and how long is the night. The golden thread hangs unusually silent today, as if the heavens, earth, and ocean are all holding their breath. Could they be mourning the impending downfall of a titan? Unwinding in a bath sounds appealing now. Would you care to join me?
Let's go, Aggie. When have we ever been able to say no in all these hundreds of years?
Wait. What's that sound? Who's talking?
Tell me who you are.
Wait, am I dreaming? Ugh. Feels like there's been a voice talking in my head all night. I should probably mention this to Dan Heng.
Yeah, probably.
You're finally awake. About time.
Have you been up for a while?
Yes, I wake up easily when it's too bright outside. The sky has been like this since we arrived at the Holy City. Did you sleep well?
There was a voice in my dream.
A voice? The voice of the Stellaron again? Or...
It sounded like an animal, but somehow I could understand it.
That sounds a bit contradictory.
Yeah.
Keep note of whatever you can remember. This strange dream might be connected to the rules of this world. While you were asleep, I did some thinking. I believe the most pressing concern is still how the people of Amphoreus view what's beyond the sky. Unfortunately, contacting the Express might not be feasible for a while.
We try to fly up Amphoreus. Will we also incur the wrath of the gods? Probably.
Yes. In the worst case, the entrance to Amphoreus is a one-way door, letting people in, but not out.
I mean, I wouldn't say we were let in. We were definitely attacked. So that might not have been the gods doing.
Oh, there's a new message.
Fully recharged.
Whoa, I wasn't expecting the expedition to set off after only a night of rest. Let's set the questions aside for now. The Chrysosaurs are getting ready to mobilize.
Yup, that they are. Oops, that's not the... Nope, that's not the button. That's not the button. That's the button.
Hey, great to see you here.
Entrusting our fates to two strangers? Is this madness or folly?
Maybe both. You should really make more friends, Mighty.
Heroes, your attention, please. Trian has returned with news. For the first time in many years, we have dispersed the fog around Castrum Kremnos and verified its location. The awaited moment has finally arrived for the Chrysos heirs. Our path forward is now clear. Vanquish Nikador, the violent Lance of Fury, and bring the core flame of strife back to Akama to fuel the prophesized miracle. This is an arduous mission, and I must heed the voices of all to determine the best candidates for this campaign. Should you harbor any thoughts, this is the moment to bring them forth.
I, Finan, of Aedes Elysiae, wish to join the crusade against Nikador. Furthermore, I recommend the 2 warriors from foreign lands. They have fought alongside me against Nikador's double, and I have full faith in their bravery.
Guess we had no choice but to give it our all.
Are you still not used to it? This is the destiny of a trailblazer.
I, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, volunteer to join. Nikador has become corrupted over the years. Their pride waning, but their might endures. Victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
No, Mighty from being from, I've already forgotten the name of the town. City-state. Makes sense.
I'm willing to join as well, to help guide departing souls and ease
Castrum
everyone's
Kremnos, thank you.
burdens.
I concur with your opinion. Though their divinity has faded, Nikador remains a formidable adversary. Yet, I cannot jeopardize all of your lives in one single battle. As we speak, the Hand of Shadow remains missing. The Eye of Twilight is still coveting our land, and Circes and Orynyx present significant threats, despite their lack of overt hostility toward humanity. Even with 2 demigods protecting the Holy City, the risk is too great. Hence, Castrus, you must remain here. Your place is not on the front lines, and the battlefield is best left to the warriors.
I understand.
As for the 2 foreign warriors, select one to accompany you, Finan. Placing both esteemed guests on the front line would not be proper.
He excels in wielding a range of weapons, and his flaming lance has quelled the enemy's advances multiple times. Mighty and I are both better at offense, so from a tactical standpoint...
No. I understand that canonically we use a variety of our weapons and not just the one that I always have equipped.
Would you be willing to fight alongside us?
Sure, let's do this.
If you have no objections. Aglaya, the 3 of us will take on the mission to hunt down the Titan.
Midamos, Castrum Kremnos was your home. Your people were once Nikador's followers. Yet, you've chosen to turn to Akima and dedicate yourself to the prophecy.
I used to use, Flame Lance Trailblazer, and then I got Aventurine, and Aventurine is significantly better at shielding. So.
Do you swear, upon Kefali's body, to make this mission of the Chrysos heirs your foremost duty?
When Nikador succumbed to madness, they stopped being a god to my people. I will use my wrath as a human to strip that god of their authority. As for the core flame, and that soon-to-be vacant divine throne, if that is the object you desire, you can have it. I have no interest in becoming a replacement god.
How generous! But I'm not the type to accept charity, so I'll definitely be the one who deals the final blow through Nikador's heart.
The party that will embark on the expedition to Castrum Kremnos is decided. Finan from Aedes Elysiae, Mighty from Castrum Kremnos, and the distinguished guest from the Outlands. I, Aglaya from Akima, Chrysos' heir and the demigod who bears Nestia's divine authority, hereby bless your journey ahead. Trian will open the gate that will lead you to Castrum Kremnos. May the golden thread guide you on your journey and bring you safely home.
Blow, wind, blow! All the way to Castrum Kremnos! Woohoo! Snowy, Dee, let's fly together all the way across!
We don't have wings on our backs, Trian. Can you open a gate for us?
Oh, a gate! Oh, boring. Alright, let's open a gate! Century Gate! Woo!
Were you expecting actual city gates? It's true, Trian is very playful, but she's the best gatekeeper in Amphoreus. Her Century Gate never fails.
There's a chance of failure?
Instead of worrying about gates, why don't you take the time to think about how the three of us are supposed to fend off an entire army?
That's not like you at all, Mighty. Don't tell me you're scared.
Alright, Century Gate is opening soon. Right now! Snowy, Dee, and newbie Little Gray, are you all ready?
Let's go!
Slay! Slay!
Hold on. Take this with you.
Hmm? Ah.
Record the sights you see on your adventure. For March.
Wait for my triumphant return.
Keep yourself safe. And work within your capabilities.
Stand still and listen up. We, Treeby, Trien, and Trinin from Yanisopolis, messengers of the Christosairs and the demigods who bear Yanis's divine authority, give unto you our blessings. May fate show you benevolence and seal away all paths that lead to dead ends, and throw open all gates that lead to victory.
It's quieter than I expected.
It's corrupted, but still familiar. This is Castrum Kremnos.
Wow,
Times
we
really have
teleport.
changed.
Awesome.
Even Nikador's own lands are on the verge of collapse. I haven't seen any sign of Titankin.
If even half of Castrum Kremnos' old might remains, it would mean that Aglaya sent us to our deaths. This is the outer city corridor. It used to be heavily guarded by soldiers. Even with the two of us working together, we wouldn't have made it past 30 steps.
What if you had me to the count?
Think whatever you want.
Yeah, Kremnos used to be the place every warrior longed for. Kind of a shame you didn't live in that era full of strong warriors, eh, Mighty? If all the heroes of the past hadn't fallen one after another, I wouldn't be the only worthy opponent you have left.
Are you scared? It's still not too late to run.
No, I'm just thinking about the warriors who also braved this very corridor in the past. They all ventured towards the city of the Lance of Fury, all just to set their names in gold. The fortress may be in ruins now, but what we're about to do is no different from what they were striving for back then. Let's go. We'll take back the core flame of strife, or die in Kremnos. Those are the only two paths to glory we can choose from. How does it feel to be home again after so long?
Not here. I lived in the inner city.
Oh, as befitting of the Crown Prince of Kremnos.
Infinity Stairway. This nuts back. Yippee! Everything having like things that you can hit having physics is strange to me. Enemy.
mortal form. Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Time for the show no mercy.
I hit the mark.
Was that it?
Watch your head.
Follow my charge. Here, this thunder.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless. Battles are chess games. No two are alike.
There. Once we pass through that gate, we'll be in the Acropolis.
We'll finally see some soldiers roaming about.
They're minions who succumbed to depravity. Smashing them to pieces would be the greatest mercy.
So,
nothing down their head physics.
it seems enemies aren't the only things stopping us. This bridge has fallen into disrepair. I suppose even Kremnoan craftsmanship can be unreliable sometimes.
Sorry to disappoint, but the outer city was built by convicts.
No wonder it's so fragile. Maybe these people were taking their grievances out on you.
Doesn't matter. There's no shame in resistance here, whether it's from an adversary or a convict on death row.
Except now, it's stopping the people trying to kill Nikador. It's moments like this that make me miss Treebe's power.
Lucky for you, I'm an expert.
Oh, Treebe taught you how? I have to say that the ability to perform miracles is innate. Without a priest's resonance, an ordinary person would fall into a coma after chanting the first few words of the prayer. But since you volunteered, please be my guest.
Okay.
Amazing! You do have the touch. And it's broken again. I guess even a Titan's power isn't enough to stabilize this bridge.
Just like the soul of a criminal. Fragile.
Feeling lucky.
It'll take more than that.
Sure, I'll play along.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Seek and you shall receive.
I hit the mark. No dirty tricks, all right?
Here, this thunder.
I've heard the call. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Conflict is pitiless.
Oh, round 2. Perhaps I will lose.
Was that it?
Watch your head.
In this mortal form, watch over you and guide you on your path.
Time for show no mercy.
All in. I hit the mark.
Here, this thunder.
Seek and you shall receive. Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless.
As if victory were ever in doubt.
What enemy is it? You.
dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off!
Rules are made to be broken!
Watch your head. All in. I hit the mark.
Here, this thunder! I'll overcome the Thor torment and doubt farewell.
There's no time to conflict. It's pitiless.
Bug! See that? No matter how great the mountain, I can crack it open with a single flicker. Despite the heavy price I had to pay. These guys are more strong, right?
This mortal
Because they're
form,
guarding your chest?
watch
I
over
think they
you
are.
and guide you on your path.
Time for the mess.
I haven't been
Show
really
no
paying
mercy.
attention to the levels of anything
I hit the
nearby.
mark.
So... Mayhaps.
Here, this thunder! Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless.
Gibber!
As if victory were ever in doubt. A reward with no risk. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'm not too concerned. Oh, do I have to do whatever that thing is up there? Bug. Touch. Oh.
Look, the gate opened.
Genius. We never would have known if you hadn't said anything.
Let's go. We can take a detour from the broken bridge.
I keep playing back in my head my master's warning. The door on the other shore will only open once the ground beneath you turns from red to blue. My mission should now be complete, right?
Look! In the sky! That's...
The Blade of Fury.
Oh.
Even if the world lay shattered, it would still hang high above everyone's head.
Wow.
It's... magnificent.
You haven't seen it at its most magnificent. That's the giant sword Nikador used to destroy Aquila's heavenly kingdom long ago, followed by one city-state after another. It's not just a weapon. It's the faith of the Kremnoan people. Souls who died heroically on the battlefield will further temper the blade in Nikador's hand, becoming a part of the God King's power. Such is the Titan's conquest. Nikador, the Titankin, and the people who have faith and strife sweep away all their enemies. Even in death, they embrace eternal glory.
I think you're exaggerating a little. I can think of at least 3 losses suffered by Castrum Kremnos in the Chrysos War just off the top of my head.
There's no shame in losing to those who conspire and plot in secret. Those weak and despicable individuals are the ones who should be ashamed.
True. Valorous death before glorious return. The Kremnoan people have always been straightforward. They spend their whole lives running to the battlefield. No wonder Zagreus loves teasing you. But that's all in the past. Guess what I'm thinking, Mighty?
Probably nothing good. Keep it simple.
This isn't just an expedition. It's also a battle to determine a victor. Since we're already here, why don't we have a match and fight to our heart's content? Just you and me. Let's recreate the original Kremnos festival. Show me what the grandest fighting competition in Castrum Kremnos was like. Let's gild this expedition with another layer of glory, and compete to see who can kill the most crazed Titankin. How about it?
What's the prize?
The privilege of delivering the final blow to Nikador.
Interesting. I accept your challenge.
Am I the ref?
I know, Mighty. He prefers to fight alone. There are 2 paths ahead. You and I will take the same one. We won't compete on who's fastest, but on the number of trophies. So we'll each be responsible for our own tally. Don't worry. I won't add his kills to my own count.
Doesn't matter to me, even if you do. You don't know the lay of the land. So I'll give you a 10-step head start.
He already thinks he's won. But I won't decline the offer either. Let's get going.
All right.
Made it. Hopefully the enemies on this side are worthy of our combined might.
Hopefully, but yes, I see bug. Ew. Catch. This wall carving here doesn't have a nose. Don't tell me the poor guy had to hold his breath the whole time. I guess my hand is forced, and I'll take over things from here. Absolutely no time for slacking off. Sure. And its old torch doesn't work anymore. Ooh.
Finally, opponents who look like they can put up a fight. Let's go. We're going to win this competition.
Correction. I'm going to win this competition.
Was that it? Was that it?
Just a scratch. Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Serenity is before me. And this mortal, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Time. Show no mercy. Here, this thunder.
It'll take more than that.
All in. Watch your head. Hedge your bets.
A foregone conflict is pitiless.
Seek and you shall receive.
Time for... Show no mercy.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Here, this thunder.
You and Vinon defeat 4 Titan Kings together, and you collect Kremnos crests from their bodies.
That's 2 down. Not a bad start.
That I counted 4.
We fought them together, so naturally I can only take half the credit. That's what I call fair play.
Why go on separate paths?
Don't worry, Mighty is strong, and so am I. Did you see the look in his eyes? He's racked by homesickness, and doesn't want to show it to anyone else. Nothing is more important to Mighty than his people and glory. The city may be in ruins, but Kremnos is still the only place where he can be free. Now that we've sent him away, he can go have a good cry wherever he wants.
So, you two are actually really close.
He's both my friend and my foe. It's always been this way. Working with him always brings out my competitive side.
Why are you just standing there? Giving up already?
What do you know? We're talking strategy here. Let's go. The competition might not be the real goal, but I still really hate losing.
I got stuck on a rock. Bug. A real tough guy doesn't listen to lies and gossip and has even less time for beating around the bush. Just carve out your own way, I say. However, the Spear Lord's craftsmanship really gets to use the good stuff. Ooh, the Spear Lord's craftsman. God, I cannot speak or read. Really gets to use the good stuff. My head's buzzing loud.
Whoa. That's impressive.
Whoa.
Following an iron chain onto the path leading to the giant sword on the other side? This is more like it. Huh? When did you get over there?
I told you before you don't know the lay of the land in this city. That's why you won't beat me. And just so you know, I'm at 6.
Wow! Seems like luck is on your side. Our path was a little lax on security. Not to worry though. I'll catch up once we cross this iron chain bridge.
Assuming you can get across. Do you see the lightning bolt striking the chain?
It doesn't look like ordinary lightning, which means mindlessly running across would spell certain death. There happens to be a prophecy tablet here though. Let's go take a look. Maybe it'll help us.
The prophecy tablet is a creation of Ornyx. Solving the puzzles will make the prophecy come true. Combine the fragments in the operation area to match the pattern on the left and align with the base image in the operation area. The overlapping parts of the fragments will disappear, but if you overlay the fragments again, they will reappear. If the puzzle remains unsolved for a period of time, assistance from the tablet itself can be sought. Press the hint button. I think I can end it, perhaps. Oh yeah, I understand it.
Great. Should be smooth sailing from here. How's it going? Oh, you look stumped. I'll be going on ahead, though.
Mere lightning won't stop a warrior of Castrum Kremnos.
Chat.
Whoa! You're nimbler than I thought.
Chat, I think they're flirting.
There's an endless abyss below us. That's more like it.
Oh.
You practically have 9 lives, and on top of that, you're lucky. I'm almost jealous. That was a close one. Thankfully, we both have a remarkable sense of balance.
Chad, I think they might be flirting. I think they might like each other.
So, this is a lounge. It feels out of place. Maybe this is where all the warriors in the past took their breaks during competitions. Just regular old bits and pieces. Nothing that stands out. There's a thick layer of dust. Guess no one's been here for a long time. They must have been left behind by Mighty's people when they departed.
Hard to imagine people used to live
It was
here.
a city of warriors, but ordinary citizens lived here too. They look the same as anyone else. They just have traditions that are slightly different from ours.
A reward with no risk?
This mannequin is covered in dim patterns. It has obviously been left here for a long while. The moment you touched it, streams of light radiated once more. Without the pull of golden thread, the mannequin sputters incomprehensible phrases. The voice sounds a bit like Aglaya, but there's subtle difference, as if an overcopied version of Clocky Season 1. Collect nymphs. Continue. Must. That's really funny. The mannequin fell silent once more. However, the radiance on its surface doesn't dissipate. Perhaps you managed to fix it. I guess I am to get all the bugs. And I know I missed at least one because I'm realizing the thing that said dead end was probably a bug. And I just wasn't looking out for the blue beetles.
This is a proverb slate. It doesn't look like the rest of the things that were left behind. It looks kind of new, in fact. Who would have left this here? I can't read the runes either. Must be written in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos.
Well, we should take it with us, right? Also, let me have a look.
There you go.
Yep. Pretty indecipherable. Yeah, I overestimated myself.
Don't worry. We have an expert next door. We can show it to Mighty when we group back up. Though that does remind me. I've been wondering how you can understand the language and writing we use in Amphoreus when you're from beyond the sky.
Don Hung and I haven't figured that out yet either.
Did Amphoreus have more dealings with worlds beyond the sky than we thought? But nothing like this was ever recorded in our historical materials.
See, funny, Amphoreus is not recorded in any of our materials either,
Maybe
so...
your arrival will overturn many things we thought we knew. It's a gadget that records your voice. People don't like this sort of thing nowadays. Why don't you hold on to it? It makes a sound when you shake it. Should make for an interesting collectible.
I'm gonna annoy the shit out of Don Hung with this.
Give you something to show for your trip, in addition to the photos.
Shake, 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 constantly. Lance of Fury, Nigador. Blades and lances resound out loud, and their bloodlust will never die. The peace that they protect lies beneath the horrific mountains of corpses and rivers of blood.
Well, we've turned over every nook and cranny. It's time to move on.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's that creature doing? Is it trying to stop us?
Oh.
It killed its own comrade. They truly have no honor to
Yeah. Ballholder's statue base can be destroyed by attacks, causing the ball to roll in the directions the statue faces, breaking obstacles along its path and pushing slightly ajar doors. Onyx's prayer can be used to rewind the ballholder statue to when its space was undamaged.
Speak of. The road ahead is blocked by the iron ball. Can you call upon Onyx's miracle again? No, that's not going to work.
It's definitely not my fault.
It really isn't. Castrum Kremnos is Nikador's territory, after all. The environment is cutting off your ability to resonate with Onyx. In principle, there should be an instrument used by time priests somewhere in this fortress. Ah! There it is!
Wag! Interacting with Onyx's shrine summons the Realm of Ages. With this realm, the color of the energy ripples on the memory-laden objects changes, indicating that the Trailblazer's rewinding ability is now unrestricted. Within the realm, a single press is sufficient to continuously complete the entire rewinding cycle with no 3-second limit. Additionally, pressing the rewind button again during rewinding on the same target temporarily interrupts the process. You can evaluate whether the realm has been activated by looking out for the presence of floating balls of light near the Trailblazer. The realm will dissipate when you are looking a certain distance away from the shrine. When you are a certain distance, not looking. I said the looking from the top line. When you are a certain distance away from the shrine, and the boost for your rewind powers will also disappear. Okay, let's fight this guy first. I don't really need to unleash.
Watch your head. In this mortal form, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
All of those, but you know I can, so I am.
Show no mercy. Conflict is pitiless.
Seek and you shall rest. Serenity is before me.
Hear this thunder.
As if victory were ever in doubt.
Not bad. Something feels different about you already. Why don't you give it another go? That's it! Nice work!
Oh, it is tempting to hit that again. Ooh, bug! Hello! Good, how has your day been? We are playing Honkai Star Rail. Travelers from afar always find themselves more at ease when they think of the safe harbor awaiting them, right? But the place I'm slumming at doesn't even have a front door. It sure isn't warm at all.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off.
Time. Show no mercy.
All in. Watch your head. Sure, I'll play along.
Conflict is pitiless.
Seek and you shall torment and doubt farewell.
Hear this thunder.
Missed. Making sure there isn't any bugs over there.
From the sound of things, we're about to lose if we don't step it up.
Just a scratch. Group of 3 will cause us any problems.
Conflict is pitiless.
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Hear this thunder.
This is our chance. As if victory were ever in doubt.
That's Black Tide has swallowed this area and this entire area. Look for a nearby Titan mark to purify it. Okay.
Careful. We're getting very close to the Blade of Fury.
Oh, that we are.
No dirty tricks, all right?
This will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Time for the masters. Show no mercy.
I hit the mark.
Follow my conflict is pitiless.
I'll overcome the torment and doubt farewell.
There's no time here. This thunder.
As if victory were ever in doubt. A reward with no risk. I'll take it.
There was a wispy that went that way. I'm assuming whatever would open that door is over this way. I was hoping I could open that door before I went up here so that I could fight all the enemies on the other side and then thus guarantee a victory, but it's fine. Perhaps I can do it from right here. We'll see if this triggers anything. Nope, we are. Aww.
Feeling lucky.
This is the center, all right. That's a sizable formation.
That was a
My
chance to
thoughts
take lead.
Exactly. You have the heart of a fighter, my
I
friend.
butchered that, but you know...
If the records are correct, directly beneath the Blade of Fury lies the world-renowned Kremnos Arena. The path before us leads either to glory or to death. Of course, glory is ours, and death is theirs.
Yup.
Approaching now are the duo of gladiators whose names strike terror in all who hear them. The one, the only, Dark Swordmaster, Titan!
Show no mercy. And the galactic baseballer.
Are made to be broken.
Hedge your bets.
A foregone conflict is pitiless.
Seek and you shall receive. Serenity is before me.
Here, this thunder.
Ooh, what a savage hit! The baseballer shows no mercy to their enemies.
They're
Can
so
you hear
silly.
that? The crowd's roaring in approval.
This requires a bit of imagination. Sure, I'll play along.
Follow my conflict. Is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Marvelous teamwork, these two gladiators.
These illusions of yours are seriously getting on my opponents.
His thunder must also contend with the noise from outside the arena. How unfortunate.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head.
I'll overcome the thorn torment and doubt farewell.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
Trifling.
All in.
Follow my here.
This thunder.
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
There's no time to conflict. It's pitiless.
Let's go. No dirty trick. Watch your head.
Is
Hedge
there
your
one
bets.
more turn with that?
Here, this thunder.
Seek and you shall receive.
And then the turn ends.
This mortal form will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Show no mercy.
Let's make it quick.
Trifling.
With their exceptional strength and perfect teamwork, these two gladiators have bested every opponent!
But the glory they've been striving for has not come as anticipated.
How disappointing. No sign of the Titan at all. Is Nikador hiding somewhere?
They're most likely in the soul forging zone. The path is right behind you.
Thanks! What about you?
I'll take the other path. It's crawling with parasites.
You've definitely had the upper hand in this competition.
Shall we go? Well, it's not every day you see a view like this. Go ahead and capture it with the photo stone.
I'll take a photo of it. A faint murmur rides the wind, a whisper of ancient history, the elegy of God, and the rumble of strife.
So, that friend of yours, her name is March.
That's right, she's called March 7th.
March 7th. You think our name sounds strange. You guys mentioned her in the Vortex of Genesis earlier. You must really value your friendship with her to go through all this effort to document the journey for her.
She was supposed to be here, but she's not feeling well.
That's unfortunate. Honestly, seeing how you both look out for your friend has furthered my trust in you. A person's true character often comes to light in their friendships. Most of what my teacher taught me has slipped away, but this sentence is still vivid in my memory. Especially in these tumultuous times, friends who you can trust completely are a rare and precious find. Let's keep going. We can't let Mighty Mouse get too full of himself. The prophecy tablet might be able to unlock that closed gate.
Ugh. Oh, there's another bug down there. The inscriptions etched into this blade. The inscriptions etched into this blade of fury still pulse with the divinity that the Spear Lord injected into it. I think I can feel it. Yes, I feel it. Feel it. Okay, fine. It was just my imagination. And I cannot get down there because that requires me to do that for that. Tragic, but there's a bug down there. Bug. Anyway, prophecy tablet. Alright. Let's see.
Unsurprising.
There! All done. Let's move on. According to Mighty, we need to go deeper into Castrum Kremnos. It's that way. Maybe we can use the iron ball to smash through the roadblock. Hopefully it leads to Castrum Kremnos' treasure vault. Otherwise it might not be worth the effort. But there's another exit here. I wonder where it leads. Choose any path you like. It's entirely up to you.
I want to pick all of them. Ooh. Oh, well. I guess I'll have to go get it later. Apparently this game is a favorite of Castrum Kremnos locals, who maintain strict military rigor. When a formation changes and 5 identical colors of the shield line up, miraculous things can happen. Is that really possible though? I seriously doubt it. Ah, the thing is over there.
Locked path. That won't stop us.
Just a scratch. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. Watch your head.
Was that it?
All in. I hit the mark.
A foregone conclusion.
Here,
This thunder!
seek and you shall receive. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
As if victory were ever in doubt.
Ah, chest.
Just a scratch. Watch your head. All in. Sure, I'll play along.
Seek and you shall receive. Serenity is before me.
Here, this thunder. Show no mercy.
No, I have to go all the way back down there to reverse it back up. There's another ball up there. I see. Purify.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
I can't bring it all the way up.
Well done! Go claim our rewards. No one else in Kremnos will have any use for them anyway.
Is that the way to go? Or is that the... I don't know which way is which. Well, that doesn't help me. I want to explore everywhere first.
mortals. I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off!
Rules are made to be broken!
Time for the mess. Show no mercy.
Watch your head. I hit the mark.
Here, this thunder! Seek and you shall receive. Serenity is before me.
Follow my conflict. It's pitiless.
No dirty tricks, all right.
Show no mercy.
All in. I hit the mark.
Here, this thunder! Seek and you shall risk torment and doubt farewell.
There's no time. Conflict. It's pitiless.
As if victory were ever in doubt.
I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Show no mercy.
Watch your head. I hit the mark.
Here, this thunder! Seek and you shall risk. Serenity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless.
Okay, I dropped the... I didn't. Yay! Okay.
A reward with no
Bountiful
risk.
treasure.
I'll take it.
How far can I? That's it. I don't see any. Things that I could use to help me rewind time better, but I did see an enemy on the minimap over. No, it's over. It's up there. Where? Oh, it's there. How do I? Oh, do I just have to walk over there? I'm dumb. Oh, bug. As time marches on, the statue of the tyrant of Kremnos has become a relic as green mossy fingers smother all the glory and tragedy of the past. Could this also be the will of my master?
The dice have been cast.
The dice have been
Bust.
cast.
Or maybe I'll take it all.
Time for them. Show no mercy.
I hit the mark. All in.
Here, this thunder.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
There's no time to conflict. It's pitiless.
As if victory were ever in doubt. This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
A fallen titan, soulless kin, and a desolate fortress. This place has fallen pretty far from the way people remember it.
We meet again. What's your count so far?
30.
That's not too far off. We still stand a chance.
I'm pretty sure I have more than 30.
Ah, I just remembered. We came across a slate with inscriptions in an ancient language of Castrum Kremnos. Could you help translate it?
Is it beyond your knowledge, amateur historian?
Sadly, yes. You are my only hope now.
You just keep having fun. I've got better things to do.
I have 51. Oh, god damn it. Stop for a moment. I have to tell you something about you. In all my years of thievery, I've never met someone like you. This is not some kind of precious jewel or rare artifact. It's just a chest filled with junk. And yet you would still fight this hard to keep your greedy mitts on it. Are you really so hard-pressed that you go around shoving everything you find in your greedy little pockets? If it's up for grabs, I'm taking it. So that's the conviction that keeps you collecting trash? Even the great Zagreus wouldn't bat an eyelid at such greedy attitude. I thought they were the only person who would be able to catch me in a place so full of twists and turns. Your methods are remarkable indeed. I wonder if you could capture her, too. Hehehe. What are these? Just chunks of matter.
Show no mercy.
Watch your head. I hit the mark.
Conflict is pitiless.
Seek and you shall receive. Torment and doubt, farewell.
Here, this thunders.
As if victory were ever in doubt.
Show Show no mercy.
All in. Just a scratch. Watch your head.
Conflict is pitiless.
Seeking you, serenity is before me.
Follow my gear. This thunder.
Yippee! Let's back. Wow. Bug.
There's another mural up ahead. Want to take a closer look?
Bug.
Looks like they're creating Titankin. Maybe this is what soul forging means. Crafting a body from rough stones, and then infusing it with a god's golden blood to bring it to life. No wonder Castrum Kremnos keeps winning battle after battle. With this method, they can create as many soldiers as they want.
I'm hereby willing to sacrifice my wits to forge a soul for this armor and drive it in defense of my master and my lady. It's a real shame this is just a mural, though. How wonderful it would be if it were real.
How did you beat us here again? But there are still plenty of enemies around. What's wrong? Already tired?
I gave you two this final chance on purpose. If you're not interested, fine.
Well, how generous of you. This is the stockpiling zone. We must be getting close to Nikador.
That's right. But by the time you arrive, he might already have fallen by my hand.
Then we must act quickly. We can't let you die right before our eyes, can we? We'll be meeting up with Mighty soon. Want to clean up this area and increase our trophy count? Victory or defeat. It all comes down to this.
Duh, who do you think I am?
The path is cut off, but how did he get through? Oh, did he set up this roadblock on purpose?
It's on your head.
He might look honest, but he's a lot shrewder than he seems. Enough joking. Let's look around. This might come in handy. A stone table for the Hand of Zagreus. Let's use it to fill the crack in the path.
Hand of Zagreus?
Simply put, Zagreus is the titan of trickery. Thievery, deception, and betrayal. These unsavory acts are all tied to them. That titan has fallen, but they left bewitching hands scattered all over the world. Now people use these giant hands to move things around. And, well, to steal things, too. I don't normally approve of this, but given the circumstances, let's use it this one time.
It's just a hand. It's not like we're using it to steal things. The Hand of Zagreus is the divine body left behind by Zagreus, the tricky titan. After the titan had fallen, the people of Amphoreus learned to modify and utilize them. Interact with the stone control platform to start the control of the Hand of Zagreus. Use the dimensional keys to control the movement, and the right side buttons to ascend and descend. Hit the equip button to disengage. Yeah.
We need to find a solution to mend the broken path.
While controlling the Hand of Zagreus, interact with the Golden Zagreus rune to perform a bridge action. Forming a bridge where the rune is located to provide passage to the Trailblazer. Yeah, I feel like that was pretty self-explanatory. I missed. I fired, and then I missed, and then I fired, and then I missed, and then I fired again, and then I missed again. Oh no, it's not a singular enemy. It looked like a singular
Show no
enemy.
mercy.
I hit the mark.
Oh. Yawning.
This thunder.
I'm getting
Seek and you shall receive.
sleepy.
Torment and doubt, farewell.
Follow my conflict is pitiless.
As if victory were
EB
ever
is
in doubt.
banned. How dare. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah, okay.
A 10-to-1 payout? Music to my ears.
Okay, let's go over to the other side and clear all those enemies now. Ooh, big enemy with a big chest.
Show no mercy.
I hit the mark. No dirty tricks. Watch your head.
Conflict is pitiless.
Seek and you shall receive. Serenity is before me.
There's no time here. This thunder.
Oh, the bigger the risk.
In this mortal, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Show no mercy.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. All in.
Rules are made to be broken.
Watch your head. High stakes, high rewards.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
I'll overcome the torment and doubt, farewell.
There's no time here. This thunder.
It'll take more than that. All in.
Conflict is pitiless. Show no mercy.
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Follow my charge. Here, this thunder.
Let's make it quick.
Watch your head.
There's no time to conflict. It's pitiless.
Seek and you shall receive. Torment and doubt farewell. In this mortal, I will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Here, this thunder. Show no mercy.
Oh, he's gonna get up. Roger.
Rules are made to be
I was hoping to hit him with this before he got up, but I still did decent damage.
Sure, I'll play along.
It'll take more than that.
All in.
Conflict is pitiless.
I'll overcome the thorn. Let's go.
No dirty trick. Watch your head.
There he goes. Ooh. Fancy ass fucking chest.
Fortune follows luck. Just like it always does.
Ooh, bug. Legend has it that only the true hero can pull out this longsword endorsed by the Spear Lord himself. Try as I might, though, it won't budge an inch. Could it be that I'm not somehow the pure hero prophecy? I can't take it. They're so silly. Bug. Ooh, chest. I need to destroy those.
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
It is the same one as before.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Show no mercy.
The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. All in. I hit the mark. No dirty tricks. Watch your head.
There's no time to hear this thunder.
Seek and you shall torment and doubt farewell.
Conflict is pitiless.
As if victory were ever in doubt.
Awesome. Okay, I think that's... Okay, there's one more down there, but I need to actually go towards where I'm supposed to be going first before I can get that guy.
So many stones here. I wonder how many war machines can be built with all this. But after today, they'll be slumbering here forever.
Show no mercy.
All in.
Just a scratch.
Watch your head.
A foregone conclusion. Here, this thunder.
Seek and you shall. Serenity is before me.
Follow my charge. Conflict is pitiless.
Chest.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Fighting shoulder to shoulder alongside someone neither fully friend nor foe is the best kind of detail you only read about in the epic odes passed down by the poets of the word-of-mouth recitals. I never thought I'd get to witness such a thing today. It's really getting me fired up. Bug. Bug. That's the worst. Honk.
Was that it? Show no mercy.
Sure, I'll...
Here, this thunder.
Seeking you torment and doubt, farewell.
Conflict is pitiless.
Look, someone's getting impatient.
You took your sweet time.
Apologies, but someone forgot to clear out the obstacles along the way.
Enough chatter. Show me your tally.
Mighty displays the 30 Castrum Kremnos crests in his collection. Compare the total number of crests you obtained with Mighty's.
Looks like we won!
Yeah, we had over 50. Maybe 60 or 70.
Well, I'm a man of my word. You can deliver the final blow.
Wait. On second thought, the stakes seem a bit too high. Deciding who gets the glory with just one competition might be disrespectful to the gods. Let's change the stakes. You can just share half your spoils with us. As for Nikador, we can take them down together.
The real question is if we can pull it off. Well, here's your spoils.
They're right up ahead then?
There's just a faint scent, but I'm certain they're here. We're about to cross paths with strife.
Alrighty.
Wow! Look at this big guy! Could this be Varric's Leo?
Show some respect. This is Chrysius Leo, not some rumor-spouting gossip monger. Chrysius Leo was the top advisor in Castrum Kremnos, whose wise counsel helped my tribe win many battles and thwarts numerous schemes. Sadly, he has lost his voice now. If only the Chrysos heirs could benefit from his wisdom.
Mighty Moss. Crown Prince?
He speaks?
Leo. After all these years, you're still awake.
Big Kibi.
Mighty Moss. I could never forget your voice. I've been waiting for this moment all along.
Please, teacher, share your wise counsel with me.
Crown Prince Castrum Kremnos has lost everything. Its people, traditions, and most importantly, its glory.
To survive, our people have migrated, and our traditions have faded with time. But glory, even though it has vanished into the mist and its walls have crumbled, Castrum Kremnos has never forsaken the glory of its warriors. Why say otherwise?
Our god has completely lost their sanity. No longer a revered symbol of war, they have fallen and are now plotting an evil scheme. I urge you, Mighty Moss, to put an end to their endless suffering. Allow them to die as a warrior. They must go with honor.
Teacher? Teacher? Answer me! As your crown prince, I command you!
Mighty, let him rest. He must be exhausted.
Perhaps those were just the delirious words of a dying lion. I shouldn't overthink it.
Hold on. This is the slate that I mentioned earlier. We couldn't decipher it. Maybe it's connected to the scheme the old lion mentioned.
Hand it to me.
The Black Tide may be an indescribable enemy, but if exploited carefully, it can also become a sharp weapon pointed at our archenemy. Infiltrators can be instructed to transport a load of tainted Titankin covered in special earth so that they may be smuggled among the Droma's caravan goods into Akama. Upon entry, under the cover of the curtainfall hour, the personnel will stash the kin in various sections of the city. After a few days, the earth will weather and peel, suffocating the streets of Akama with Titankin's tainted air. When this moment arrives, the Akamans will be frantically searching for the source of the pollution. We just have to wait for the chaos to unfurl and to take the final step to victory. Gather the heroic souls within the city. Let the divine blade of wrath point at Akama, and run Strife's blade through the entire city. After which, our forces will overwhelm them like an ocean wave crashing into them, and the long-awaited victory will finally fall into our grasp.
No. Nikidor would never.
That explains the surprise attack on Akama. I didn't think that the Mad Titan could have orchestrated it.
Akama is on the brink of destruction. Someone needs to go back and rescue them.
No. We need to press on and finish our mission.
Are you blinded by glory? As I said before, victory only lies in assembling a full-fledged army.
We're just one step away from Nikidor. Defeat the source of the evil and the threat will vanish on its own. Just like that decisive strike, there is no turning back for us. Nikidor could drive Akama to the brink of ruin. But we can do the same to them. Besides, I have faith in Aglaya and Tribi. With two demigods and our allies watching over Akama, they should be more than capable of protecting the Holy City.
We can't let our efforts go to waste.
All right. I'll trust your judgment this time. Let's hope we don't end up in an abyss of regrets. Nikidor, has your divine body truly been hollowed out by the hands of madness? Have you completely forsaken your dignity as a warrior?
I'm just seeing how much further it is. I might save the rest of this for next time. I understand that I am close. However, I'm tired. I was only really planning to go like 2.5 hours. And it's been 2 hours 45. So I will save this for next week. Yippee! Hopefully my throat doesn't kill me in the next coming days. And yeah. Hopefully I do. If I wake up tomorrow with an even more sore throat, I might riot. But it's fine. It's fine. I will survive. If I'm gonna be taken out, it won't be by a shitty cold in the middle of November. So, I'll be fine. But I might not stream for the upcoming days. Or who knows? Maybe I won't get sick, like at all. Who knows? But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Normally I'd say when I'm streaming and when, but considering it's up in the air right now, maybe. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!